The forest that whispers deep in the heart of Blackwood Forest, there was a path no one dared to walk. Locals called it the Whispering Trail. They spoke in hushed tones about the sounds that came from the trees, voices murmuring secrets, calling to anyone foolish enough to listen. Emma didn't believe in ghost stories. A budding photographer, she had been traveling the country capturing eerie landscapes for her portfolio. When she heard about Blackwood Forest, she knew she had to visit. Ignoring the warnings, she set out at dusk with her camera in hand. The forest was unnaturally quiet at first. Even the usual sounds of rustling leaves and chirping crickets were absent, leaving only the crunch of her boots on the trail. Then she heard it, a faint whisper, so soft it could have been the wind. Emma. She froze, her blood turning to ice. No one should have known her name out here. Just the wind, she muttered to herself, gripping her camera tightly. She kept walking, snapping photos of the gnarled trees and the fog that clung to the ground like a living thing. But the whispers grew louder. They didn't come from a single direction but seemed to surround her, weaving between the trees. Emma. Come closer. Her pulse quickened, but curiosity pushed her forward. The trail led to a clearing where an ancient oak tree stood, its roots twisting unnaturally, like claws gripping the earth. Beneath the tree was something strange, a circle of stones covered in moss, and in the center, a small, weathered box. The whispers intensified, overlapping into a cacophony of voices urging her to open it. Against her better judgment, Emma knelt and reached for the box. It was cold to the touch, and as she lifted the lid, the whispers stopped abruptly. Inside was a small mirror, its surface dark and rippling like water. As she stared into it, her reflection appeared, but it wasn't hers. The face looking back at her was twisted, its eyes hollow and black. Before she could scream, the face in the mirror smiled, and a hand shot out of the glass, gripping her wrist with icy fingers. Emma tried to pull away, but it was too strong. The mirror began to ripple violently, and the whispers returned, now deafening. She felt herself being pulled into the glass, her screams swallowed by the forest. The next morning, hikers found Emma's camera lying in the clearing. The photos she had taken were intact, except the last one. It showed Emma standing beneath the oak tree, staring into the mirror, with a dark, grinning figure looming behind her. With action and emotions.